from working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new. 'Cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you.
Good morning. It is Kate from Kate's Crafting Corner. It is December 2nd, and it is about 7:07. So I need to leave the house in about 15 minutes, so I got to do this really quick. So I am going to open 2 Advents with us really quick. The first is the gummy bear one, and I am just going to take this as a snack to school. So I'm not going to eat it right now. Okay. This one is 2 orange gummy candies. So that sounds yummy. I do like an orange flavor. The second one I'm going to open is the David's tea, so that I can go brew a cup of tea right now. Let's see. Number 2 is all the way down here. And we're going to stick this in backwards. And there's the newest part of the scene. So let's see what we have today. This one is called Alpine Punch. And that is, I wish I'd put it in alphabetical order. That would be helpful. Alpine Punch. It's rooibos, coconut rasps, apple pieces, cinnamon, ginger, natural and artificial vanilla, cardamom, black pepper, rose blossom, and almond flakes. So that sounds interesting. We'll see how it goes. I'm not generally a coconut or almond fan. I am taking with me to work the 2 cross stitch pieces. Maybe I'll get a chance to work on that during my lunch break. Last night I did cast on the Harry Potter festive cheer cowl, and I knit quite a bit of it, only to realize that my stitches were twisted and I had to pull it all out. So I am also taking that to work with me to see if I can get it recast on. It was very frustrating because I had been careful to make sure they didn't get twisted, and yet somehow they still got twisted. So I'm going to assume that happened during like the first round, because you do a provisional cast on with a scrap yarn, and I'm going to assume that it happened on that second round that you knit the first time with the first color. So gonna try to be more careful, but that's the way it goes. So I have to go. It's time to go to work. I will chat with you in a bit, and we'll see what we can get done today. I might try to update the fairy garden to make it a winter scene, so we'll see. Bye. Okay, made it to work. The PTO provided bagels and cream cheese this morning. So I've got a whole wheat bagel with some garlic herb cream cheese. My plan, I don't have a class for most of the morning. So my plan is to put up some Christmas decorations in the library. I also have my cheese of the day, which is a sweet cheddar. I'm going to try that, as I did not leave any snacks here and I didn't bring any in. So that's my basic plans. I'll take a before and after video of the library, before and after Christmas decorations. So yeah, I think this afternoon I'm going, we have early dismissal on Mondays. we'll put on some Vlogmases and put like 30 new books into our library. So that's my basic plans of the day, and I will keep you updated. Bye. Hey friends, it's lunch break and I am at the post office. I don't know if the sign's over there, I don't know. To drop off a package. I got an order overnight, but I didn't see it till I was at work. So I will be back here tomorrow during lunch break to drop off another package. It's for one bright yellow scrunchie, and I believe I already have it made. So that's just a matter of packaging it up and shipping it. So I need to do that. I'm super exhausted. No surprise, right? So my plan is to stop at a gas station, convenience store, and get a drink. So, like an energy drink. Because the sodas I brought to work with me are all caffeine free, so I need some caffeine. So I will chat with you all later. I gotta get going because my lunch break is over in about 20 minutes, so gotta go. Bye. Okay, I just got what I refer to as trash lunch, and that is 4 taquitos, 2 chicken and cheese, and 2 spicy beef at the convenience store, and then energy drinks for 3 for $7. So those will last me at least a few days, maybe to the end of the week. And yeah, I'm good to go. So I've got 8 minutes left of lunch break. So luckily this gas station is like 3 minutes away from work. So I'm headed back. I will be eating a taquito on the way there and then preparing for my next class. They arrive in 15 minutes. So I gotta get going. I will chat with you all later, but yeah, hopefully this drink will wake me up. It's Monster. I got 3 different flavors. Haven't decided which one to do yet, but anyways, talk to you later. When checking in books to the library, I find it's easiest to sort as I check in. So this is how I sort the books. This pile is new to our library books. That all goes in one section. This is all graphic novels, nonfiction, picture books, chapter books, and kindergarten. And that one's holiday. Here we have Larry the elf, bought at the dollar store. He has made a mess of this display. He is sitting there looking at an look and find Santa. Looking to see, can he find those Santas in the crowd? I don't know, Larry, can you? Anyways, I wanted to do a library elf on the shelf situation last year, and I didn't. And I just thought I wasn't going to this year as well. But a couple of students came after school, and they were like, you should do it. And then they helped me put it together. So here we go. Hi, friends. It is 8:45. I stayed late at work to watch some Vlogmas and to after my work hours. I was doing other things during the work hours. I was putting away books. I set up a elf mischief, which you would have saw in the previous clip. So I did all of that, and then when it was off of work hours, I decided that I wanted to do a few things, and I was worried if I came home I would just go straight to bed because I was so tired. Hang on, Jamie. You've got a knot in your hair. So I decided to stay. I needed to set up some new purchases in my group's Jurassic stitching. Oh my gosh, these ragamuffins. And so that took quite a while to do. And then after I'd done that, it was already so late. Hey, Janie, you know you play too rough. Hamilton. Hang on, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm back. Don't know what I was talking about. So, I think I was talking about staying late at work and working on some Advent. Oh, my cross-stitch group. So I had to do the purchasing, and then by the time that was done, it was like 5:30 or so. And I was like, let's just see what cross-stitching Advents and other things I can get done. So I did finish today's on both of the cross-stitch Advents, and I watched quite a bit of Vlogmas. So day 2 on that How To Girls one is this set of gray stitches, and tomorrow it switches to another color, which actually reminds me I need to put the other color in here so that I can potentially do it during lunch break tomorrow. I finished day 2 on the Sweet Wings Studios poem. And Carrie said I can put a picture of what hers looks like, so I'll put that right after this because hers looks so good. So just one word today. So this was 51 stitches. By comparison, yesterday's was 198. So you can see quite a bit of difference. I think it's at 23% complete. No, that doesn't make sense. No, is it 13% complete or like 12 to 13% complete? That makes more sense. Because yesterday was 10%. So like a huge difference. So those are the 2 Advents I got complete. Today I'm highlighting in a green color. So you can see I still have a lot of Advents to do. But I haven't showed you guys anything, so obviously I still have a lot. I did finish today's tea, Alpine Punch. 1.5, I think, is my generous rating because it wasn't the worst tea, so I didn't want to give it a 1. I did finish it, but that's because I was really thirsty. So, yeah, we're going with a 1.5. Honestly, when I think of punch, I think fruity, probably because of fruit punch, but this one didn't have a fruit taste to it. I could taste the coconut a lot, and I felt like I tasted vanilla or something. It just was more like a Mellow punch. No, no, Janie. You play too rough, darling. You play too rough. Okay. She drags the others by their ear. She plays too rough. But, so, yeah, I drank it, but it, like I said, it was like a mellow blend. Like, I would picture more like Fireside Comfort or something like that. I'm not good at naming things, but, like, it was more of that tone than, like, a punch. My Advent, I would go, that was sweet cheddar, and I'd go with a 3 out of 5 because, I think the sweet threw me off. It wasn't like normal cheddar, which I really like, and it felt a little bit more like a processed cheese, which I don't like. Anyways, so continuing on, the gummy bear or gummy circle was delightful, and yeah, I think that's all that I did. I forgot to open a soup before work, so I wasn't able to do today's soup. And so, yeah, that brings us to where we're at. Hang on, my husband's calling. Okay. So, my husband was just calling to say he'd be at work late, which not really a surprise, and then said to go ahead and eat something already. He ended up needing to go to DMV to take care of the car situation, the one that got totaled last year that we're still in possession of, but we did not pay the vehicle registration on it because it's like, but I'm driving it. So he went to pay the registration. That was due like a month ago or 2 months ago. I don't know. And then we're going to turn it over to his brother, the mechanic, well, he has a side job as an auto mechanic, and he's gonna like take out and resell or whatever, I don't know, mechanic stuff. Gonna do that during the Christmas break. And so, yep, that is the plan. Okay, so I was saying about the Advent. So I don't know, that was like 20 minutes ago. I did the 2 cross stitch ones well there. Carrie said I could show a picture first. Did I show a picture? If I didn't, then I'll show it now. But so you can see how pretty hers is. Yes. And then and I was showing you guys, that's what I was doing. I was showing you my Advent tracker. So for that, there's still a lot of green to be filled out. However, for the Vlogmas, check out all of those green boxes that have been colored in. Yeah, that's right. That's quite a bit. So day 2, trying to stay on top of things this year. So at the end, I had about 30 minutes left, and so I wanted to recast this on. So I did a provisional cast on. And now I'm going to be adding the main color and doing 9 rounds of stockinette. And that will be day 1 complete. Oh my gosh, what a mess. I could have had day 1 complete last night, but I had to rip it all out. And I had made sure last night there was no twist, and yet there was a twist. I don't know how that happens. How does that happen? Like, how does it happen that you double check that there's no twist before joining it, and then there's a twist? I don't know, but it happened. And I actually suspect that it happened in the second round with the main color, because there was this situation where I wasn't sure if I had enough stitches. And so, I don't know, things happened at that point. So, that's when I suspect it happened. I don't know, did we talk about the gnome one? So, the second part, which I printed out at work, and I thought I put in my bag, but it's not in my bag. So, that's frustrating. But the second part is just story time, so I was kind of hoping I could catch up tonight, but it's getting late, so I don't know if I'll be able to. But I've decided, now that I've decided I'm gonna do these colors, I will take them out of the bag. So I've decided these ones as 1 and 2, as I think that they have a good contrast with each other. Then the instructions said that if your first two colors are dark, then your third color should be light. So I think I'm going to go with this. This is color 3. I have thought about using gray, but I don't have an 80/20 from Emma's Yarn that would be gray. So I'm thinking about just sticking with this. And then this will be my color 4 for the yarn, the hair and the skin or whatever. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what I'm thinking. So I would kind of like to start it, as there's still a chance that I could be caught up. So, we'll see. We'll see. I got some Happy Mail that I wanted to open with you guys. It's Black Friday stuff that's here already. And then the other thing is I wanted to open today's for the tea cane one so that I can make a cup of tea, come back and open the other Advents with you guys. So let's actually see what day 2 is. Pull it out from the bottom. And it is Oriental Chai. I'm not a chai person. I am not a chai person at all. Okay, you know what? Since it's late, I believe chai has caffeine, right? Because I believe it's a black tea. Can't read the ingredients list, so I'm not positive. I don't think I'm seeing the word whatever black is. So I'm not positive. But I think that I am going to instead pick a mystery kind of tea, and I'll share with you guys what I end up choosing. But at this late of night, I just want something calming that I can sip on before going to bed. So, okay, the first one is from Joann's, so it has to be velvet yarn. And it is Too skeins of sparkly frothy fawn, which I don't believe I have any of. So I will need to update my little note tracker thing to say I now own this color. The next box is, I believe, the Fat Quarter Shop Black Friday that I bought, which is crazy because, you know, today is Monday and that was Friday. And like, that's not many days. That's amazing. So I only opened it. I didn't even open it enough to see that there's paper on top that's going to be crinkly. So I apologize for that. Woo. Okay. There is also a mystery bag for ordering on Black Friday. Okay, sorry guys. Let's look and see what's in here. This first thing is the Welcome to the North Pole thread pack. So you can see it's got the classic color works, the week's dye works, and the 5 skeins of DMC that it calls for. I got this thread pack because it was so many fancy flosses. So I was glad to have that. Now let's see if I can find that pattern. Welcome to the North Pole from Primrose Cottage. And look at how beautiful that is. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait to start it. It was modeled stitched on 28 count light taupe. I might have some of that fabric. The fabric size is 7 1/4 by 18 3/4. So I will search my stash to see if there's something appropriate. And then this is going to be going into my to be started next year, like WIPGO board. Let me pull this out, as I've never gotten a Primrose Cottage physical pattern before. And I just want to see. It's like stapled together and everything. Like a book. High quality. I mean, it's really nice. It's in color, and it is a very large print. And like, each page has notes that you can use, and like special stitches, and wow. This is really quite impressive, this pattern. Like how it is in the physical copy. It's a bit harder for me to work from colored copies, because it's not in black and white, it's all in color. But like, one thing that's cool is, if you look here, it has a box around there that's showing you the part of the pattern that is on that page. And I think that that is really cool. So I'm excited about that. So let me put the floss pack in here with it. And there we go. Also by Primrose Cottage, I got this cocoa quilt pattern. And I will have to find in this bag of fancy flosses the 3 that I had deemed for this pattern. This Halloween quilt one, I didn't see that before, but that's really cute as like a Halloween contrast to the Christmas one. So that one might be a future order. So yeah, here's the bag of fancy flosses. to go with okay, I was like, I know I ordered other things and they had gotten buried in the flaps of the box. Okay, so oops. Okay. So, in terms of patterns, I got this one as well. Christmas Rules from Primrose Cottage. And so those are the 3 Primrose Cottages that I got. I think I ordered cocoa and cranberry, but maybe not. Those are the only 2 fancy flosses that are called for in this pattern. So I will have to, if I didn't, I'll have to see what I can dig up. And does it say, it doesn't say multiple skeins of that. Okay, so then I also ordered the Annie Town and the more Annie Town. And I know a lot of these are actually for those 2 patterns. So there is that. This is the design board I was trying to explain. So that's like a fusible fleece on the inside. So little 7-incher. I ordered 2 packets of this. I would love to make a blanket for our bed using these blocks. I think this is for 2.5 strips or pre-cuts. And whether I do a queen or a king size blanket, I needed two packets of it. So they come like this. They've got the whole thing on it. And then I'll need to review how to use paper piecing for this type of thing. But it was a really good price. It was one of the things that was specific for Black Friday. It was $4.93 each. So less than $10 for the 2 packs together. So, and then the last thing in here before we get to the mystery is I bought this Bonnie and Camille Quilt Bee book, and there are a ton of patterns in here. But what I wanted it the most for, and this was under $10, was this Shine On cross stitch pattern. And I believe that there is a color conversion on the website with colors that are actually nicer. So I need to go look that up. But isn't that beautiful? And I thought, like, it's the kind of thing that you could do like 1 motif a day or something like that. A larger motif in a week. And like set achievable goals for it. The whole pattern is 153 by 190. So, and it fits on like 1 page. So, well, actually it's 2 pages, but like 1 page like that. And then there are actually other quilting patterns in here. So other things I could look at, like making a heart out of fabric strips. Let's see. There's a lot of patterns. This is a legacy quilt. So, I mean, this whole book for $10 was a really good deal, in my opinion. So, that is why I bought it. So, now let's move on to the whole mystery of this box, which is what is in this mystery Black Friday grab bag. One thing I'm interested in is, like, I feel like, well, maybe not. I was going to say, I feel like by this order, you could clearly tell I'm a cross-stitcher, but then I remember I have the foundation paper piecing and this Quilt Bee book. Okay. So here we have, Dainty Meadows, Dirty Meadows by Heather Briggs is a charm pack. I believe these are usually about $20. Let's open it. There's other things in there too. We'll get to that in a minute. This is from Moda Fabrics. And let's just... It's a nice color line. Very nice. Ooh, there's some pretty fabrics in there. Sorry, just pushing it back a bit. Okay, so we've got this Dainty Meadows. There is a red jolly tag. It's, oh, they say write down the name of your project and then clip it to your bag. That's very smart. This is a Flying Geese foundation paper set. That's cool. Oh, wow. And then the last thing is a box of sewing pins. So very cool extras that I got for spending too much money. But yeah, I mean, I'm really happy with this package. I'm happy with the mystery. Yeah, really good deal. And I'm happy to have some patterns to work on for next year. So I'm going to stop recording here. I'm going to go brew a cup of tea and then open the other advents. So I will be back in a few minutes. Bye. Okay, I am here with the advents that need to be opened. I'm going to start off by showing you today's chocolate design. This is definitely an advent I won't get again, as it is clearly a hollow chocolate. And I would just prefer more substance in the chocolate, like an actual solid piece of chocolate. However, this is an adorable cardigan. Look at the cables that they have on it. Very cute. So I will eat that in a moment. Let's open the diamond painting one. Oh my gosh, I just found the missing keychain for yesterday's. It was under my ball binder. Okay, I will put that on after this. That was such a happy find. I was looking for it for like 10 minutes yesterday and just happened to look down and there it was. Okay. And then today's just drops onto the ground. Okay. Let's see. What is it? Ooh, another big one. It is some presents. Very nice. And it uses some colors I haven't used before. Like 4 and 5, which are the yellows. I have used the red. I think I've used one of those greens, but not the other one. So some new colors. I might work on this while editing. We'll see. I do need to go to bed though. Okay, so this is day 2 on Twice Sheared Sheep. Now this has been spoiled for me. I saw it on Instagram, and if it is what I saw on Instagram, I am a tiny bit disappointed. And I will say why in a moment. Okay, it is. So it is 2 snowflake ornaments. It includes the directions. And I'm just not a chunky weight yarn user. And so I don't really have this size yarn on hand. I mean, I suppose I can use some of the velvet yarn, but I mean, this is just not really my thing, to be honest. But you know, it's nice, especially for those who don't normally do sewing. So this might be something, I don't know, that I take into work with me and try to do during a lunch break. I don't know. So that is what today's was. Not every day is going to be a hit, and that's okay. Let's go now to the other stitch marker one. Okay, so day 2, look at the packaging here. Day 2, in parts of Scandinavia, there are often these are often given as gifts to symbolize warmth, care, and friendship. Guess we're gonna see what it is. Scarves, maybe? Or sweaters? That's a lot of work if it's a sweater. Okay, so the extra today are some buttons. Oh, that's the... Okay, so some of them are plaid. Yeah, a couple of them are plaid. And a couple of them are plain. Very cool. Okay, so let's see what today's actual... Ah, mittens. It is a mitten. But with those, like, Fair Isle knitting on it. Very cool. Oh, that's so cute. Excellent day 2. Okay, let's see. I have seen what color this is, and not in person, but I looked at Carrie's post. I mean, she didn't spoil it. It was like 4 pictures back, so I had to click on the see more to see it. So I fully looked at it knowing I'd see it. I was at work, I was curious, and I did what I did. Okay, so this is day 2. No, my buddy. Oh, but it looks so much better in person. because I was also wanting to see Carrie's pattern and what she's working on. Oh man, this is so much better in person. I don't know if the hints of like a rose gold color are coming off on this. There's a very tiny bit of a rosy red-ish brown in there. It is beautiful, beautiful. So this will be the first wedge in my Wax Moon shawl. So very nice. If it wasn't 10 p.m., I would immediately wind this up and cast it on. Curses. Okay, and the little write-up says, couple of misfits. Poor Hermie and Rudolph feel like they don't belong. An elf that wants to be a dentist, a reindeer with a glowing nose. We may be different from the rest. Who decides the test of what is really best? We're a couple of misfits. Oops. Don't steal it. Very, very nice. I like that. I am going to see if I can wrap it up to maintain the numbering situation. Oh, I wish I was able to just selfishly craft this here. Okay. Very, very beautiful. Let's do Harry Potter Book 7 Part 2. I have a dog that is staring at me like, what are you doing and where is my treat? Sorry, there's a staple on here and I don't want it to snag the yarn. Okay. Ooh, and oh my gosh, they have like increased the ante on their tags, let me just tell you. So this is called Pensive. That's what it looks like. And are you seeing this button? You're right. They buttoned it on. Meg. Yes, I love you, but this is a little much, my darling. Anyway, oh my gosh, this is a beautiful color. Once again, it is dark, so because I did not come straight home. So this is, I think I've been titling P2 for part 2, number 2. Love it. Hello, baby. Hi, Santa. Okay, let's see Goblet of Fire number 2. And the color is called Nagini. So green, maybe? Brown and green. Very nice. No, please stop. Okay, that brings us to, baby, knock it off. The Nutcracker Advent. The colorway is called Pas de Deux. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. This color is beautiful. It is not looking as beautiful on screen as it is in person. Like, literally had to stop to just stare at it. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. I cannot wait to work this up. Now, the one problem I have realized with this Advent is the fact that they don't have tags or little dangle things in order to keep them in order. So for now, I'm just going to tuck it back into its box. But that box is big to store until I get to this project. So I'm going to have to figure that out. So the last remaining one to open is the amigurumi one. I will not open day 3 of the amigurumi until I have completed the project. And that is not going to be tonight. Okay, so I figured because last time was a solid, this one would be a project. So in here, it says 2. Let's see. Okay. Okay, well, maybe I actually need to take off the label because I'm not seeing a pattern. There's some fluff, there's some brown, there's some white, there's the little hanger, and there's a darning needle. So let's put that in here. And let's actually take this off. Well, how am I supposed to make these? Scan for your 6 ready to make pattern instructions. Okay, there's a QR code. So I didn't actually have to take it off. Okay, so looking at what's here, I'm gonna guess it's the snowman. Because that's the only one that seems to be brown and white. So that's cool. I do not have the energy for this right now. Oh, okay. No, it's still taped on. I was going to say, oh, shoot. I think the dogs got to the crochet hook, but no. So I will do that. I might end up substituting my own fluff for this. It's not very nice. Okay. So that is it. I am going to go get something to eat really quick. I am going to edit while eating, and then I'm gonna think that the easiest thing to do will be to do the 9 rounds I need to do on this, and maybe wind up the next skein. I just just think that's the best idea. I would love to be able to cast on the first wedge. Maybe I will try to wind up the skein and just cast it on. We'll see. I'm going to edit, and I'll come back at the very end and let you know what I did. But I'm going to guess that that's going to be around midnight, because I'm thinking this footage is close to an hour, if not an hour. So sorry about that, guys. When you subscribe here, you get long videos. So it is what it is. So I will chat with you guys in a little bit and let you know what I actually do. So have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will chat with you all later. Bye. Okay, friends, I just finished editing. It is 1 a.m., like 1 or 2, and I need to go to bed. But I said I would show what I had done. So this is my update and the end of day 2 of Vlogmas. I finished the 9 rounds on here. I measured my mini skein, and it is 5 grams left. It started out as 10. So we are ready to go. And at the very end of this advent calendar, we will come back and finish in this color. I think, nope, that's the other calendar. I was going to say, I think it's always, but no, it's not. What is it actually? It's right here. It is the Riddle House. So, I still have to do the in-between section. I may start that tonight while this is exporting, but we will see. So, yeah, that's my update. I need to get some sleep, as tomorrow, Tuesday, I not affectionately refer to as Hell Day. Tuesdays are miserable. I have a miserable group of students, and it's not good. It's not good. So, I have to mentally prepare myself. So, I'm going to go now. I hope that you all had a fantastic December 2nd, and I will chat with you all later. Bye.